Father Gabriel Amor was the official exorcist of the Vatican. Known as the Pope's exorcist, he spent decades exorcising demons from people who were possessed. And about 1 to 2% of them were actually possessed by a demon. The rest were mental afflictions. Where there are angels, there are also demons. The 12th book of Revelations talks about how there was a great war between two groups of angels. Angels who remained faithful to God, and then angels who rebelled against God. So in other words, the angels who wanted to bask in the beauty of God's energy, to co-create the dream of God's soul. And then, the Archangel angels who wanted to be God because they got addicted to power. So there was an angel war. And the angels who were energy givers, they won. The fallen angels who were energy takers, they lost. And those fallen angels became demons. So what did Father Amor learn from a lifetime of exorcising demons? Happiness comes from God. Because God is the spark of divinity that resides within every human soul, that means happiness comes from everyone. It also means that happiness belongs to everyone, and happiness is shared by everyone. Now, let me explain where demonic thought comes from. It comes from demons, and this is how demons think according to Father Amor. A demon thinks that happiness does not belong to everyone. A demon wants happiness to only belong to one person or one being. An angel thinks happiness belongs to everyone. A demon thinks happiness only belongs to me. I don't want to share it with anyone. I don't want anyone else to be happy except for me. And do you know people, you get kind of thinking, you're just thinking, people who are like that. If you're happy, they resent you. You're not allowed to be happy. They're the only ones in the whole world that are allowed to be happy or that deserve happiness. Now you kind of know how demons think. So Father Amor describes demons he wrote many books, and he estimates that he performed 160,000 exorcisms throughout his life. And the way that he got to that number is because one person can be tormented by a legion of demons. So doing the Catholic ritual of exorcism on one person, if that person is possessed by 1,000 demons, then that instance counts as 1,000 exorcisms, according to Father Amor. So that's how he's counting his numbers. But at the same time, another person can be protected by an army of angels. And according to the Bible, 1/3 of the angels followed Satan and became demons. They fell from grace. And 2/3 of the angels followed God and remained angels. So while there are legions of demons and armies of angels, there's basically twice as many angels as demons. The numero uno demon, his name's Satan, but that's his demon name. His angel name is Lucifer, which means morning star. And I'm just going to call him Lulu for short. According to Father Amor, what's the goal of Lucifer and his demons? To get you to fall, to get you to doubt yourself, to get you to question yourself, to get you to want anyone or anything besides yourself. And why is that their goal? Because you are God. Because you have what they want in a world of darkness. That's hope. You have hope. And seeing you with hope torments demons every time they see you. And fighting demons is no joke. In the Apocrypha, which is the Catholic Bible, there is the book of Tobias. which tells the story of the prophet Tobias, whose wife is Sarah. And there's a powerful demon named Asmodeus who falls in love with Sarah. And to protect Sarah, God sends the Archangel Raphael, who chases Asmodeus as he flees. And in order to defeat him, the angel binds the demon hand and foot out in the desert. And remember last Sunday's service when we said sometimes your faith requires gentleness, and sometimes your faith requires force. So when you're calling in your love angels with their velvet pink hearts, then you have your healing angels with their emerald green life energy. If you are dealing with demons, demons do three things. They possess, they molest, and they oppress. And when you call in an archangel, that archangel is not going to show up with Cupid arrows and Hallmark cards and healing balm. They're going to show up with chains and ropes. And they're going to bind your demons out in the desert. When you are practicing your faith, and faith is a verb, not a noun. You do faith. You act it, you live it. When your faith requires some heavy lifting, that's when you use hope. You must use hope, not as an imaginary concept, an actual thing, a force of your faith. Because the sword of your faith is hope. It's an actual weapon. Demons hate hope. Hope changes history. And you think that demons don't know that. They are traumatized by instances when saints have used hope to vanquish them. Father Amor had a mentor named Father Candido, who once asked a demon in the middle of the exorcism if there is fire in hell. And the demon answered him, "If you knew how your faith burns me, you would not ask that question." Demons do not like hope. They cannot stand that stuff. Hope's like demon repellent.